It's too much money out here to be worried about bitches' feelings. I just want to live, nigga, enhance my living conditions. Having a good heart ain't beneficial at all. I'm only fucking with those that's beneficial to cause. Meaning can't no nigga or bitch steal my joy now. I'm on my way. I see the plot. They trying to tear me down. See, that's why I stay out the way. Cause I ain't playing with nobody. If you fuck up my day, it's payday. And most of that is hidden the stash. It's time to bounce back quick like I'm doing the dash. I mean, I really don't want no problems unless making too much money is one of my problems. You get it? I'm a ticket and they see in the glow. One of the illest female spitters you already know. Until then, I'ma keep playing to win. And when I do, watch these motherfuckers turn into friends, but I'm good. Hey, if you ain't grinding, you ain't motherfucking shining. It's the God, dumbass. What's up, Detroit? Shout out to my motherfucking producers. They out there cutting up. What's up, Ash Cash? I think I want smoke, tell them tap in. No cap, bitches act phony, they ain't really friends. They really been speaking on me, but I'm getting it in. Couple girls, one set, made a couple fans. Understand, I'm a thoroughbred, real G shit.
Yeah. What it is. I am your host, the Carolina Key, Voice B. Grindin TV Coalition DJs. Man, we out here in Columbia, South Carolina right now. I just got Chalmaine the God come stopping through headquarters. How you doing?
What's going on?
Man, we out here grinding. You know, we out here in the headquarters making music, going over stuff. You know, what does DJs do to break these records out here? Now, speaking of breaking records, now you're on the road, you're promoting. I got 3 records in my promo pack, so you know I want to talk about those. But let's talk about who you are as an artist. So you busting out on the scene, people listening to your music, they seeing you, and now the question is, well, who is she really as an artist?
A God. That's why I call myself the God. Well, I'm just a regular person. I'm just a regular girl from Detroit, Michigan, who decided to just go for it. I work real hard. I'm real serious too about this.
Okay. So when we listen to your music, what type of, I guess, like response do you look for as far as, you know, how people perceive you as an artist? Is it like a certain image that you're trying to portray? Are you still working on that image? Or do you already have that set and now you're just feeding it to the people?
I just really think I just want to be myself. I'm not acting or I'm not trying to be something else. Everything that I'm giving, that's who I am. What you see is what you get. That's me. It's all me. It's all real.
Okay. Because that kind of flows into, like, you know, the next question. You know, I always ask artists, you know, how do you differentiate yourself, if that's a word? Like, how do you show your individuality in an industry that's flooded right now? Because consumers have a lot of music that comes out that they consume, and a lot of times the music gets repetitive. You know, they start sounding the same, everybody doing the same techniques. So what is it about your music lets us know that you are an individual? This is your own style.
I'm very versatile. I can pretty much, you put a beat in front of me, I can do it. I can rip it. I can go fast, I can go slow, I can even sing a little. So I think I'm different because, again, like, I just put my best at everything that I do. I'm a perfectionist. So if it's not perfect, if it's not right, I don't like it. But once I do my like first drop or second one, I really like it because I'm so confident in myself. So I don't think I'm like nobody else. I think I stand out a little bit. My style, the way that I work, that I'm versatile. So.
All right. So, you know, now you gave us a little bit about who you are as an artist. Now I want to talk about the name. Okay? Because that's a really standout, strong name you have. So what's the ideology behind your name?
Well, my first name is really Chalmaine. My mother named me that. It's not fake. I'm not trying to copy nobody else's
Like
name.
Charlemagne.
I'm not trying to copy. That's my real name. So that's my birth name. And the God part come in. I consider myself the word, like the word to the streets. And I feel like the stuff that I've been through, they say only men are strong enough to handle, and they try to push women out. But I feel like I've been through a lot of stuff that men been through, and I beat it. So I consider myself like one of the fellas. I'm a god.
Okay. Now, that's I like that answer, because now that can lead us into our next question. So, with your singles, now the first single I heard was Chalmaine, and I gotta admit I listened to that track like 4 or 5 times, right? Because it was just so much in there to unpack. And you just said, the things, that you've been through. Talk a little bit about that, and let us know like how those experiences have shaped you as an artist.
They made me stronger. That's what made actually what I've been through really is what made me go so hard. Like again, I told you I didn't know how to do the music when I was like 14, but I didn't really take it serious. So when I started believing in myself and putting myself in contests and winning stuff and started going hard, and then I started getting the support from people. They all like you hard, you hard. I knew I had a message. I knew I was a voice. So with Chalmaine, that was the song that I put out to the world to let them know who I am. Let them know that it's a lot of people out there. It's people that hide stuff, you know what I'm saying? And me, I'm pretty much an open book. I really don't care what people think about me, what they say about me, none of that. When I put that song out, I wanted to let everybody know that it's gonna be okay. You stronger than what you go through. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of girls, even guys, that's been in that song. I mentioned I've been molested by older family members. Not one but two of my cousins. We not gonna get off into that to all of that, but I was being molested, and I'm stronger now. You know what I'm saying? It's the way I carry myself. A lot of that got something to do with me being molested as well too. But I won't blame it all on that. I've been through other stuff as well. But that song was just to open up the door for other people. Like it's gonna be okay. You ain't the only person going through this, or you ain't the only person going through that. Friends, I thought girls was my friends. They backstabbed me. Again, we ain't gonna get off into that. But it's a lot of girls out there that thought they had friends and people was down for them or guys was there for them, and then they got played, or their friends messed around with their kids daddy or some stuff like that, and still be in your face acting like they your friend and all that. I ain't with none of that, but I went through it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm over it. So
Did you have to take your mom to court? That part you was talking about? Because I really couldn't
I
figure
took
out what
my
was
aunt
going
to
on.
court. No, I didn't take my mom to court. I took my aunt to court because she I fought her for my mom's kids. So I grew up, over in her house, and I still had siblings there when I got away. A lot of the stuff that I went through was going on in that house. So when I was old enough to get myself away, I decided to go back and save like my siblings. I got three of them out the house with her. But she was so mad that I beat her in court and was able to take care of my siblings and take them from her, that she tried to take me to court. She called CPS, tried to get them to take my kids from me. So that's where that part came in at. So yeah, I had to go to court, but I won.
Okay, okay. All right, cause yeah, I was listening to it and I couldn't figure out. I was like, okay, what was going on right there? But
It was wild.
yeah, so y'all that's watching this interview, y'all make sure, man, y'all go listen to that song, check out that song. Like it's really a lot to unpack in there, and like me doing this, for like 10 years now, and like seeing artists come up, seeing artists, go through their phases to make it to the top. Like one thing that I've noticed about successful artists is that they have the ability to truly be transparent to their audience. And the ones that have that ability to do that, those are the ones that go the furthest. Because a crowd can see if you being real or not. You know what I mean? Like people can see if you being real or not. And it's just like, as a person who's not being real, it gets time consuming, frustrating and stuff trying to keep up something that they're really not. So for you being able to be transparent, you know what I'm saying, at this point, like I just encourage you to grow that. You know what I'm saying, as you go through your artistry, because people feel you, you know, and it's a lot of people out there that have that same story, that may not have that type of, you know, emotional strength, but when they see somebody like you doing it, it gives them hope, you know. So yeah, so you know, I encourage you, you know, continue making music like that, continue being real. So now let's get to your other singles. So it was Tap In, right? Is that the main single?
Yeah, that's the main single right now. Tap In is more of a city song. It was a song I decided to collab a lot of people, a few people from the city that's upcoming like myself. Um, some are already at the top, but that was a song I put together just to be a city song, to be a vibe, a chill, laid back song. But I wanted to, I wanted everybody to be able to feel it. The older people, the younger people, even middle-aged people, everybody. I wanted everybody to be able to feel that song. So with Tap In, that's just like a vibe song, maybe even a hustling song, where you just tap in, you feeling good riding in your car, you put it on and you just vibing.
Yeah. Who made that beat? Cause that's a dope beat.
My producers made that beat over with my team. Shout out to Seuss, shout out to Cav.
Okay. Okay. That video was dope too. Like where y'all shot the video at?
We shot the video at this tap in. We shot the video at this park. We shot it a few places. So Cheddar Boy Malik is from the east side. So
Detroit though.
all in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Cheddar Boy Malik is one of the people on the songs. He's from the east side. And then we got Payroll Giovanni. He's from the west side of Detroit. And then Brielle, she's an R&B singer. She's from the east side, and I'm a female rapper. I'm from the east side, but I live west. But however, I try to put everybody together from both sides, old school, new school, and we made a good song.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that track is hot too. Like the video was dope. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out.
Yeah,
Which,
we shot it. We shot some over there in Payroll's area, Finkel, West Side. The park is a popular park in Detroit on East Jefferson. We shot Cheddar Boy Malik Park over in his area, his hood.
and the last song, um, what was the last song called? I can't remember the title. Outside with it. Outside with it. Now, outside with it. When I listened to that, that took me in a different direction. So, because at first I was listening to you, right, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Then outside with it was like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like riding with the choppers now. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get it now. Like I'm just like, oh, okay. So this is what we doing. So we outside, like looking at the rollie because the diamonds say I got time today. Like I'm like, okay. So tell us a little bit about that song.
So, okay, outside with it. So I had a tremendous death the end of 2021. September, I lost my kid's father. So I went into, a dark cloud was over me. I was in my shell. I really was just like, okay, I'm about to quit all this, But as I was laying there and just days was going by, I'm like, no, this about to be motivation. Like, no, you're going to take this loss and you're going to make it a win. So as I was at home, I was working on outside with it, perfecting it. Went and dropped it. And I wanted to let everybody in the city know that I was coming outside. I was about to be back outside. They thought that they was going to stop me when they killed him. And it didn't. It ain't do nothing but motivate me. It hurt. Hell yeah, it hurt. But I'm good. I'm outside with it. All 2022. Rest in peace is.
Now I know you're a family woman, so like, how is it, being on the road, promoting, working, and still being able to allot that time to your family?
It's tough, but I managed to get it done. Oh my God. I'm on the phone yelling. I'm on the phone. That's yelling at the kids' head. And this year I'm yelling at the kids. This year I'm listening to my manager, but it ain't nothing. I know how to multitask. I know how to get it done. I've been doing this for a minute now, trying being a mother and hustling on the same time. So it's easy. It comes easy to me. My kids understand what I'm doing. I talk to them every day, check on them every day, make sure they in order every day, and they okay with what I'm doing, and I'll be good.
Okay, okay. Well, man, I appreciate everything. I appreciate y'all, for stopping through, rocking with Coalition DJs, Grind and Shine TV.
I appreciate y'all too so much. Shout out to the Coalition DJs in Detroit. Shout out to Coalition DJs out here in the Carolinas. I appreciate all the love I've been getting since I've been here. Tremendous love, welcoming people. I thank y'all.
All right, and we thank you. So we're gonna let you go because we know you got times and dates and stuff you got to do. Before get the nails done. So before we ride out, just let us know all your social media where we can go listen to all your songs, projects you got out. Just plug in.
Oh, I'm touching your mic. Chalmaine the God at CHALMAINE_THEGOD. You can also follow me on YouTube at Chalmaine the God. Same thing. I already said Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all platforms. I'm on there. You can find me. Apple Music, everything with my music, all platforms. You can find me again at CHALMAINE_THEGODE. Thank you.
All right. And there you have it, man. I'm your host, the Carolina Key Voice B, Grind and Shine TV Coalition DJs. We break records. And remember, if you ain't grinding, you ain't shining.